Hi, as with most of the world, the heart of Africa is found in its cities, and yet tourists in Africa seem to largely prefer seeking out the continent's wildlife rather than its cultural city centers. According to the World Bank, 40% of the African population south of the Sahara live in cities. Here are our top picks for the most beautiful cities in Africa. Luanda, the capital of Angola, is a hot city on the west coast of southern Africa. Most Angolans have flocked to Luanda in search for employment in the oil and manufacturing companies found there, and since it is the capital of Angola, it's a place to be. Once a place of conflict, Luanda has reinvented itself as a peaceful, stable, modern city. There has been a surge in the country's fortunes, which have restored a city that was historically a center for trade, culture, and commerce. Today you'll find a chic luxury beach party scene, fine dining, and shopping in a lush and welcoming tropical locale. Windhoek. Windhoek is the capital of Namibia, in the country's central highlands. Windhoek is a bustling metropolis that is unexpectedly neat and orderly, though this is perhaps less surprising when one considers it was a German territory for many years. This is the main port of call for most tourists, and all travelers pass through the city at least once. Situated in a pretty valley, Windhoek boasts buildings very much in the German architectural style. The German presence can be strongly felt in the food, restaurants, and of course, the beer. The Namibian beer is said to be the best in Africa and is brewed in Windhoek. Dar es Salaam. Despite its name, which means abode of peace in Arabic, Dar es Salaam is Tanzania's largest and busiest city. It is the country's most important business and commercial hub as it is situated right on the Indian Ocean. Dar es Salaam is the main port of call for most visitors as it is an ideal location from which to access both the wilderness areas and the beaches of Tanzania and Zanzibar. Over the last century, Dar es Salaam has grown from a sleepy Zaramo fishing village into a thriving tropical metropolis of over 6 million people, straddling some of the most important sea routes in the world.
God's Kid on the tune. God's Kid on the tune.
Cape Town. Cape Town, South Africa's second largest city, ranks among the most beautiful in the world. It is a vibrant and colorful city with stunning beaches, beautiful mountains, and some of the best vineyards in Africa. Taking the cable car ride to the top of Table Mountain at sunrise or sunset to take in the beautiful views is a must. With all the sophistication and activities that can be found in the city, this seaside playground certainly has enough to offer to everyone. Cape Town is a blend of distinct cultures and people groups, making it one of the most multicultural cities in the world. Thanks to its beauty, it also attracts a lot of foreign expats and immigrants as well, making it even more diverse. Nairobi. Kenya's capital city, Nairobi is one of the largest and most influential cities in Africa, an important commercial and financial regional hub. The only city in the world with a national park on its doorstep, Nairobi is the hub of East Africa and is packed with unique attractions, from bustling markets to fascinating historical sites such as the Karen Blixen Museum. The city is also known for its leafy streets and parks. A modern city with towering skyscrapers and imposing architecture, Nairobi also boasts a beautiful skyline. Plus, cultural and historical sites makes Nairobi different and unique, and on the continent, it is among the cities with the best infrastructure. Kigali. Kigali is regarded as one of Africa's cleanest cities. It is Rwanda's capital city and the country's central business center, with a number of modern architecture such as the new Kigali International Convention Center, and it also hosts the Kigali Genocide Memorial Site, moderate weather, hospitable citizens, hotels, restaurants, among other things. The interesting thing about Kigali is its location. It is well situated near most tourist attractions, including volcanoes and a national park, which is only a 2-hour drive from Kigali to the park. This means that a tourist can travel to the park to track mountain gorillas and come back to Kigali the same day. Abidjan is a city on the southern Atlantic coast of Ivory Coast in West Africa. It's the country's major urban center, with skyscrapers rising above the Ebri Lagoon. The French influence is clear to see here, not least in the food, which is served in some bistros with the kind of pomp you might expect in downtown Paris. Dubbed the Manhattan of Africa, the gleaming skyscrapers and manicured gardens of the plateau give downtown Abidjan a decidedly modern feel. This commercial district is also home to St. Paul Cathedral, which boasts impressive stained glass windows and great views across the city. Lagos, Nigeria's largest city, sprawls inland from the Gulf of Guinea across Lagos Lagoon. Victoria Island, the financial center of the metropolis, is known for its beach resorts, boutiques, and nightlife. The economic and cultural powerhouse of the country, thanks to an influx of oil money, Lagos has an exploding arts and music scene which will keep your yansh engaged far past dawn. If you're headed to Nigeria, you'll have no choice but to jump right in.